Hey, what is going on, WWE Universe? This is WWE Down Under here with another, I think it's my second WWE 2K14 news video. And in today's WWE 2K14 news video, I am revealing the slogan or tagline for WWE 2K14. Of course, my previous news episode was about a month ago, I think, or maybe a couple of weeks ago, where I announced the official release date of October 29. But today we can, I'm proud to announce, but I have the right to officially announce now that the WWE 2K14 slogan/tagline is WWE 2K14 Become Immortal. Now, today I want to discuss what exactly that could mean. Could this, be a hint towards a specific part of a roster? Attitude Era, Ruthless, HD Era, or PG Era, whatever you call it. In order to discuss exactly what Become Immortal could mean. And I want to get your guys' thoughts, so make sure you leave me a comment below what you think. What do you think the slogan means? What do you think the game will focus around? And all of that sort of thing. So the first thing that popped into my mind, I know it's not going to happen. Well, it's highly unlikely that the game will definitely be based around this, but Hulk Hogan now obviously becoming immortal sort of makes sense, but I'm probably going to rule that out because it's not going to happen. I've seen a lot of comments on forums, people saying it's going to be Hulk Hogan based, but I don't see that happening. There have been a few leaks over the past 2 hours actually. Well, when you're watching this, it won't be the past 2 hours, but right now, over this past night, or during the day for you guys, it was sort of on some gaming website, I think. They released some info about the game. Now, whether that's true or not, we don't know. But what they said is there will be a career mode where you start off as a young talent and make your way up to legendary status or an immortality, as the slogan would suggest. And I have a feeling that is what the game will be based around, obviously, because we know WWE 2K Sports have taken the license. They like the My Career on NBA 2K13, and they like that sort of game type. And so I'm going to assume that there will be some kind of my superstar mode, or my wrestler mode. And I see this as, or they could call it My Career as well. And this is where, you can take your superstar, start him off in NXT to developmental NXT, where there's, less crowd like they have in the WWE today. Like you'll see my Universe mode coming up. If you missed yesterday's previewing all of that, make sure you go check it out. But, yeah, so you start off at NXT, you build your way up. You get your debut on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown, and and then you win your first pay-per-view match, and you start becoming a legend, winning championships, that sort of thing. I'd like to see that happen, and I have a pretty strong feeling that is what this game is going to be based around. It's kind of expected now with the slogan as well, so I don't expect any different surprises. I expect the game to be based around, a young NXT sort of style career mode that builds you up into a major WWE superstar. There aren't really other, things to really discuss in terms of what the game will be based around, as in, game types and that, but we can assume, being immortal. I don't know, that's that thing that revealed, some of the info. They said that the Attitude Era again could be involved, legends. So, I don't know, I hope they base the game around, today, NXT. I'd rather not see any legends, and even like past games, how there's been, 5 legends and then a main roster. I'd rather see today's roster, full roster, and the whole NXT developmental roster. That would be pretty unique. I'd love to see that. That would be much better for me. I'd rather see that because, there's a lot of cores or created wrestlers out there that make legends anyway who are pretty good. So, I'd rather see modern day superstars in the game rather than legends and that sort of thing. So, but by going by the slogan and the tagline, there's a good chance we probably will see legends in the game again. Not what I want, but it won't bother me too much. It's not going to make me not get the game. But that actually has brought up my last little topic here, and that's not involving WWE 2K14, but I actually have an interview at 3 PM today for an IT traineeship, an IT job at Nova Skill here in Newcastle. But that's what I want to discuss. If obviously you're not always guaranteed to get the job, but, let's say I do good at the interview, let's say I get the job. It'll obviously be full-time and every day of the week, bar Saturdays and Sundays, unless I need me to work those days, of course. Obviously it's a traineeship as well, so, I have to attend the other part of the course, which is, probably at night, the actual trainee part of the course. So, whether I'll still be able to make videos, I don't know. So that's the thing. I'll have to see how it goes, see how the schedule goes. If I can still make videos, I want to. But, you know, with a full-time job, that's going to be a bit tough. And I started this because I thought I'd still be sticking with this part-time job. But, you know, the parents and all that want you to get out of the house, want you to get a full-time job. So, you know, got to listen, got to do what's right for me. And, you know, hopefully I get this job and get some good income. And maybe then there's a slight push towards New Orleans in my trip next year. Let's hope so. And I wanted to announce a little project that I'm doing this weekend, guys. I've already recorded the commentary. I've just got to put the images in front. I'm doing a new series called Storytime with WWE Down Under. And this Sunday I'm debuting, or this Saturday, whichever one it may be, I am debuting the first episode, which is reviewing my trip to WrestleMania 28 2 years ago, or a year ago. I should say a year ago. It's actually only been a year. 28, certainly my favourite WrestleMania of the past 10 years. And yeah, I review, you know, I'm going to be posting photos of the trip over the video from my own personal experience. And, you know, I thought I'd give you guys a guide, not only into my life, but my trip. And, you know, if you guys ever want to go to WrestleMania, I'll give you a guide of whether it is worth it or not. And I can tell you now it is, put it that way. But, you know, watch it to hear prices. I'll give you a bit of an overview about prices of WrestleMania. But most importantly, it's story time with me. You'll get a bit of an overview of my life and how that trip went to the United States of America. So thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you smash that like button and make sure you subscribe for more WWE goodness, because, you know, this is your number one source for WWE content. And make sure you follow me on Twitter at WWE Down Under 101 for the latest exclusive previews that are always Twitter only. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.